Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing phenomenally well. In today's video, we are going to be talking about seven dupes that I think are better than the originals for one reason or another, and we'll discuss all of those things in this video. But if you are interested in hanging out with me, talking which Middle Eastern fragrances are out-duping the originals and smelling good and keeping coins in your pockets, please continue to watch. If you are new here, beautiful, welcome to the channel. I do hope you consider subscribing. We have lots of fun here and we smell good too. And if you are returning, hey friend, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That does help for us to grow. Also make sure to like and hype this video. It tells YouTube that you're enjoying my content. And let's get right into this video. Up first are these two beautiful bottles right here. This is Burberry's Goddess. This fragrance has gone viral several times. People love it, know it, have it in their collection. This is Xerjoff from Lattafa. I feel like this fragrance smells very, very similar to the original, but as my bottle has aged, it has gotten a little more sweet in a different direction. So to me, yes, they smell similar, but this one has done something different and I'm loving it, okay? They smell similar. The fragrances have multiple types of vanilla caviar, Madagascar vanilla. There's lavender in the fragrance. The bottles, they got the same tone and look and feel to them. They are gorgeous. Either one you go with, to be honest, I think you will absolutely love. They are year-round fragrances that, you know, office safe, conference, you going over your friend's house for a party, you going on date night with your boo. It fits any occasion, but to me, Xerjoff is a little bit better. It's a little bit better because of whatever it's doing in the bottle. It's just tantalizing my taste buds. It's a little bit more candied to me. The sweetness in here has done something completely different. Even though it still gives me Burberry Goddess vibes, she has just ever so slightly, to me, smells better than the original. Now, I will always have her. She is a for lifer for me, but honey, at this price, and honey, for what the bottle is doing, I could not recommend Xerjoff any more than I am. Get her. If you see her online, I will link her down below, but if you see her online at a great price, pick her up. If you need a gift, pick her up. If you see her out in the wild, because Burlington carries her like crazy, get her. Just get her and thank me later. Let me know down below, which one do you prefer? The original or Xerjoff from Lattafa? Now, I know I have told you all that I feel like Kayali is one of the most duped brands on the market, but there are so many. And I have come across one here recently that, you know, my daughter, she comes into my collection and she'll be like, Mom, smell this, smell this, smell this. And when she smelled this one, she's like, oh my God, Mom, I think this smells better than the original. So she sprayed both of them and told me, you know, which one's the original, which one is the, you know, the dupe. And I sniffed them and I was like, oh, this was the dupe. And she was like, no, Mom, that's not the dupe. That's the original. And the dupe smells better. Baby, when I'm telling you, pink marshmallow from Golf Orchid, y'all, I found mine at Marshall's. I tried looking it up to see if I could find it like on Aroma Concepts or something like that. I didn't see it. I'll try and link it if I can, but if you see it out in the wild, just pick it up. This is a 1 ounce bottle. It's $15. Stocking stuffer, gift for a teen, a tween, anybody, a purse size for you, keep it in your car, whatever. But this is Young Bougie Marshmallow from Kayali. It's a gorgeous scent. She is phenomenal. I love her. I love the way she evolves on my skin. When I first got her, you know, she was very faint, but she started to mature quickly. It's a yummy scent. Like, it is appropriately named. It has a beautiful strawberry note in here, the freesia. It's just beautiful. Kayali can do no wrong in my eyes. That line has something for everyone. But when I tell you pink marshmallow has mimicked this fragrance. Is a little bit sweeter. The dry down doesn't get as dense, in my opinion, as Kayali does. But for the price, for the performance, for the mimic of this actual scent profile, honey, this is better. It's better for my pocketbook. It's better for the fact that the economy is looking crazy and I need to save money. Honey, pink marshmallow, pick her up. Pick her up and let me know what you think about her. If you have her, please let me know what you think about the fragrance. I do, like I said, feel like this is a little bit sweeter and it doesn't get that super dense dry down that Kayali does. But I mean, we pulling at straws and plucking hairs at this point because the price differential is enough to be like, yep, pick me up. So this is Pink Marshmallow, a beautiful interpretation of Young Bougie Marshmallow, and this is by Golf Orchid. Now, if you have watched a recent video of mine, you may see me talking about this fragrance, but to be quite honest, it could not be more appropriate for this video. When I tell you this fragrance right here, Genoux Noir, is running circles around Dama Bianca. I mean circles, like lapping her on the track. Both of these fragrances are beautiful. The kumquat note in here, it's juicy. You smell it on first blast when the fragrance opens and it hits your skin. It's amazing. It is. The fragrance is ethereal. It's delicate, as I said in the previous video. It's sophisticated. It's all of those things. It's a transparent type of scent that feels like you need to be somewhere special wearing it. But for my pocketbook and my coins. This fragrance, the longevity is pretty poor compared to Genoux Noir. I'm just saying, Genoux Noir will last you all day. You'll get a good 8 hours out of this fragrance, and depending on how you spray, she might last all day. But Dama Bianca, you know, she's struggling. She gonna hit you between that 4 and 6 hour mark. That's where she giving you, and then she gotta take a nap. She said, come and get me, respray me, you know, whatever you need to do if you want to smell me again. She's a beautiful scent. I'm not taking anything away from the scent profile. It's the longevity here. It is the longevity for me that says Genoux Noir is better than the original. Now, if you are a purist and you want the original, that's fine. Keep her, spray her, she's gorgeous. But honey, if you want to save some money, if you want to smell just like Dama Bianca, last all day, be long wearing, beast mode, all of the good things, pick up Genoux Noir and get your life and save your coins. And that's what I'm saying about it. So you let me know, do you have the two? Do you have Genoux Noir or do you have Dama Bianca? Let me know what you think about the scent profile down below. Now, these next two fragrances, I will say that the scent profile is loved by some, liked by a few, and hated by a lot of people. I think they don't necessarily know what to do with it and have expectations of the actual scent, but I grew to really, really, really like it and enjoy it. But I will say the Inspire fragrance is absolutely better than the original for a few reasons, okay? This is Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford, and this is Xer by Lattafa. Now, I had Xer before I had Vanilla Sex. This fragrance is a very almond forward scent. In my opinion, the vanilla comes out more in Xer. I recently sprayed both of them. I smell more vanilla here, and I think that that's more attractive to people. Vanilla Sex does have that almond note. I think there's like a macaroon note or something in here, and it's a little more powdery and closer to the skin. And so it feels like a soft vanilla almond fragrance that sits close to the skin that doesn't have a lot of sweetness to it. And I think with Xer, you're gonna get a little more sweetness out of the fragrance, and that might be a little more attractive to people, coupled with the fact that this bottle right here is hundreds of dollars. Now, I don't like paying full price, okay? So I got her on an amazing deal, and I'm happy to have her in my collection, and I do wear this fragrance. But, you know, smelling them side by side and thinking about the masses and what people have said negatively about Vanilla Sex, I feel like Xer compensates for that. I feel like this fragrance still gives you the same scent profile, but a little bit more sweet vanilla. I have had this in the back of my closet and I haven't worn it in a while, and I need to pull this fragrance out. The bottle is ridiculous, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, I feel like I'm holding up a weight right here, and I have a piece of cotton ball on this side, but the cap on here is a mess, okay? But the juice, if you know that you like Vanilla Sex or you're somewhat interested in this fragrance and it's cost prohibitive, or something just wasn't quite fully developed for you, you may want to check out Xer. Now, I will say the caveat to Xer is that it did take a little bit of a minute for this fragrance to come together. When you first spray it out, you get more of an almond type of scent, and it took a minute for the vanilla to really come through. And even after smelling my bottle just here recently, the vanilla is even more pronounced and more present now that I've just sprayed it today and even a couple of days ago. So Just keep that in mind when you pick her up, and also keep this cap in mind when you pick her up. But to me, it's better. It's better. It's more attractive, in my opinion, for the masses and the way people like to wear fragrances. I'm not taking anything away from Vanilla Sex. It's a niche fragrance, in my opinion, even though I know Tom Ford is not a niche brand. It smells niche and very specific. This one smells a little bit more mass appealing. So again, this is Tom Ford, Vanilla Sex, and also Sir from Lattafa. Okay, just hear me out, because I know the lovers of Wedding Silk Santal like to fight, okay? Let me just say this. I love Kingdom Woman. This fragrance, from the moment that I had it, smelled like the Wedding Silk Santal to me. And to me, the juiciness of the pear in this fragrance makes the fragrance more bright and more enjoyable to me. When I got this fragrance, yes, it's beautiful. I love it, but it says it has a sparkling champagne note in here, which I feel like I get a little bit of, but quickly wears off. And the juiciness and the brightness of the pear in the Kingdom Woman from Lattafa makes me feel like there's something bright in the fragrance. And so the wear is just better to me. I do like the Wedding Silk Santal, but I honestly think the Wedding Velvet Santal is better. I like wearing it more. It's a better fragrance to me, in my opinion. Now, I'm not taking anything away, so y'all don't be tussling with me. I'm not taking anything away from this fragrance, but I feel like the Kingdom Woman is a better version of the scent profile, in my opinion. It takes on all of the same elements of the fragrance, but it wears a little bit more brighter. It's a little bit more candy. The longevity is phenomenal, okay? Phenomenal. The Wedding Silk Santal does not last that long on my skin. I honestly don't pull for this fragrance much. I do have to force myself to wear it. I wear the Wedding Velvet Santal more, and I feel like my bottle is almost gone. And then again, also the price. Like, this fragrance is $100. This one is $40. Depending on where you go, you might be able to get it for $30, and you're getting 100 mils. You're getting 100 mils out of this bottle, and this one you're getting 50. It doesn't come in a larger size. I don't know if there's any plans to do so, probably not. But in my opinion, the cost makes this fragrance better. It makes the Kingdom Woman better, in addition to the fact that there's better longevity here, and that brighter pear note makes it feel more vibrant and effervescent of a scent profile, where this fragrance actually lists like a sparkling champagne note, and I don't necessarily feel like it shows up and stays around for any length of time. So take that with a grain of salt, but I feel like the Kingdom Woman is eking out a little bit of the Wedding Silk Santal. So again, Wedding Silk Santal by Kayali and the Kingdom Woman from Lattafa. Up next are these two fragrances right here. Yes, it is imaginary. I do not own the original, but I have smelled it several times. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up, and if I do, it might be the extrait version, but this is Liam Gray, and this is an interpretation of BDK's Gris Charnel. Beautiful fragrance, both of them beautiful fragrances. Gris Charnel, however, lasts that long on the skin. They are tea fragrances that are stunning. They are juicy, they are fresh, they are unisex, and I absolutely love the scent profile. To me, this is like the ultimate clean girl aesthetic, chic, slick ponytail, crisp white shirt, you know, maybe a white wife beater with some skinny jeans, some loafers, all of that, okay? All of that. I think both of the fragrances exude that type of energy. However, Liam Gray is exuding that energy on a 12-hour shift. She's working all day. She picked up some overtime hours. She stayed a little late because Tim called in, whoever called in, and she's still working. And she's still working at full capacity, okay? So this fragrance, to me, lapping the original. And, you know, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from the fragrance because it does smell nice, but it's the longevity for me. It's the longevity. This fragrance is going to run you about $40, whereas Gris Charnel, I want to say the original is around $250. You might be able to catch her on sale. I'll try and link her down below if you're interested in the original, and I'll also link this one too. But Liam Gray is your girl, okay? If you love a good tea scent and you don't have it, or you need to re-up, y'all let me know down in the comments if you have this one or the original or both, and what you think about the performance. Because for me, Liam Gray is giving all day and all night. Last but certainly not least, and when I say not least, I mean not least, this is Oud Mood and Oud Bouquet from Lancome. All I have is this little tester right here. So that's what I've been testing against this one. But when I tell you the longevity is on 10. On 10, on 20, on 30, on 50. This fragrance mimics the original so good. It's kind of like, do I really need her? Do I really need that bottle for a couple $100 when I can pick this up for 18, for 15? Make it make sense. This is a beautiful oud and rose scent that's giving Dubai queen, Dubai princess, giving all of the good things. And I'm telling you, you will be duping the girls with this fragrance. Juxtapose Oud Bouquet from Lancome. Now, again, I'm not taking anything away from, this fragrance right here. It is the original. It is the moment, right? But at the moment, the way this pocketbook is set up and the way this economy is set up, you shouldn't have to not smell amazing because they want to, act crazy. But this one, if you have ever been interested in Oud Bouquet, you've never smelled that scent and you want to, but you kind of scared, pick this up, okay? Even if you get the fragrance and don't like it, it was $20. It was $18 and you could probably gift it to somebody who might like it or, sell it because the fragrance is beloved. I can say 11 things about how amazing this fragrance is. But to me, this definitely runs circles around the original with regards to longevity. The projection on both are pretty decent. Well, this one's definitely decent, but the original is decent, and I just feel like for the price, this is like a 10th of the price of the original, and I just feel like you can't go wrong. If you are a lover of Oud Bouquet and your bottle's running low and you just want to see if you could save a couple coins, try her out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You all let me know, do you have the original or the dupe or both, and you are like, yes, this is absolutely better than the original, or it's like, no girl, what are you smelling? The original is the moment. It's better. Don't get this. But I don't think I'm wrong here. This is Oud Mood from Lattafa and Oud Bouquet from Lancome. All right, you guys, so that's it. That's it for today's video. I would love to know what fragrances you have that are better than the original. What fragrances are in your collection that have saved you hundreds without purchasing the original bottle. So make sure to drop me a line down below. Also, guys, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Your girl is trying to grow. So if you're hanging out, help a sister out, okay? Anyway, you guys, until we see each other again, please make sure that you are being kind to yourself. Make sure you're being kind to others, and peace and love, y'all. The world needs it. Bye.